Can Donald Trump make a deal with Netanyahu to end Israel's war on Gaza in 2025? The question of whether former US President Donald Trump can broker a deal with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to end the ongoing war in Gaza in 2025 is both timely and controversial. Trump is known for his unconventional diplomatic style, strong support for Israel, and his previous involvement in Middle East peace efforts, notably the Abraham Accords. However, ending a deeply rooted and violent conflict like the war in Gaza requires more than personal influence. It demands political strategy, balanced diplomacy, and a genuine commitment to peace from all sides. Donald Trump and Benjamin Netanyahu have shared a close political relationship. During Trump's presidency, the United States made several decisions strongly favoring Israel, such as recognizing Jerusalem as Israel's capital and supporting Israeli sovereignty over the Golan Heights. These moves strengthened their alliance, but also fueled Palestinian anger and deepened mistrust. Still, some argue that Trump's strong position with Israel could give him the leverage needed to push Netanyahu toward a ceasefire or broader peace agreement if Trump chooses to act as a mediator. If Trump were to attempt a deal in 2025, his success would depend on several key factors. First, he would need to gain Netanyahu's trust, not just as a political ally, but as a neutral negotiator ready to consider Palestinian concerns as well. Second, Trump would need to engage with Palestinian representatives, possibly even Hamas, a group the US and Israel consider a terrorist organization, to secure a meaningful agreement. This would be politically difficult but necessary for any lasting ceasefire. Trump's previous peace efforts, like the Abraham Accords, focused on normalizing relations between Israel and Arab states rather than directly addressing the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Critics argue that such deals ignored the central issue of Gaza and the West Bank. If Trump wishes to make a deal now, he would have to shift his focus to the core causes of the war: the blockade of Gaza, civilian casualties, rocket attacks, and demands for Palestinian statehood. Netanyahu, on the other hand, faces pressure from within Israel to continue military operations to ensure national security and eliminate threats from Gaza. Whether he would be willing to listen to Trump, especially if the terms include compromises with Hamas or a reduction in military actions, remains uncertain. Both leaders are politically ambitious and cautious about appearing weak. Therefore, any deal would need to offer clear benefits to Israel's security while also addressing the humanitarian crisis in Gaza. In conclusion, while Donald Trump's relationship with Netanyahu and past diplomatic success in the region give him some tools to attempt a deal, ending the war in Gaza is a far more complicated task. A successful peace deal would require Trump to act as more than a political ally. He would need to take a balanced and serious approach to the suffering on both sides. Only then could he help create the conditions necessary for a ceasefire and possibly a path to long-term peace.